Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Londonderry View. Tonight, we are celebrating all of the candidates that are running for town and school offices. And tonight, we have with us Amanda Butcher, and she is running for our school board in town. So, Amanda, thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah.
And just tell us a little bit about your journey and running.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's can't believe it's been 2 years already
Wow.
since I've been here, and it's been a great 2 years on the school board. When I was running at the last time for school board, I'd really tried to spread the message of just coming together, working together. It was a really difficult time following COVID, and just kind of getting back to what mattered, focusing on kids, focusing on families, and just things that were really regarding education. And I was so grateful to be elected to the board, and it's just really been an honor to serve, and it's definitely become somewhat of a passion of mine to be able to use my professional expertise to be able to make good decisions for the kids in Londonderry. So,
Very good.
And you've done a great job.
thank you.
Yeah.
I think so, yes, most definitely. And it was a trying time when you got
My
elected. It was
goodness,
a little bit of a lot of controversy and everything going on after COVID. So I think they've come quite a far to get back to
Yeah.
a little, I don't want to say normal,
The
but
light
you
at
know,
the end
yeah,
of the tunnel
yeah.
a little. Yeah, my
Yeah,
gosh.
definitely. There were a lot of emotions,
Mm-hmm.
and those emotions were because everybody cared.
Right.
And that's something that I'm so proud of our board for, is that every single person that I sit next to genuinely cares. And we don't always agree, but we listen and we have respect for one another, and everybody is always making decisions in the best interest of the
Of
kids.
the kids, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just really been a blessing to see the team evolve and work with people that have different opinions. I've learned a lot from everybody that I work with, and I think we've been really able to collaborate and come together and learn from one another. I think something that's really pretty cool is I have background in challenging behavior and special education. I work in schools across New Hampshire, so I'm able to really see what works and what doesn't work. And you know, I sit next to a school administrator, and we have individuals with backgrounds in finance and small business and technology. So you know, we're making decisions for schools, but it's really the decisions we make involve all of those things. So to have somewhat of a specialist in all of those people, I think really make us a well-oiled machine and a good team. And I just would really be honored to continue to sit next to those people and help move our district forward.
I think the key that you were saying was listening. Everyone has a point of view, and you can agree to disagree sometimes, but it doesn't have to be combative, if you want to call it
Right,
that or
you're
whatever.
right,
So
right.
yeah, I think it's come a long way. So it's
And that
good
team.
to see.
Do you have children in the school system?
Yep, I do. So my son is a 7th grader at the middle school, and my daughter is finishing her last year at North School.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and I can't wait for them to be in one building, traveling all over town. But no, they've had amazing experiences here and made some great friends, and it's very cool to see them kind of come into themselves and get older and really thrive in their school experience. So it's been cool.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
What else would you like
know.
to talk about with us to do?
Any
with
special
the-
topics that you
Like,
are
Working.
near and dear to your heart as far
Yes,
as the school?
New goals.
different
with the
things,
school
yeah.
board?
Yeah, so people keep asking, you know, what's next? And if you're on the board, you know, what are you going to do next? And I think that's really going to depend on what happens in the election. And,
In the land,
you know,
warrants, the
and-
warrants,
and,
yeah.
we've really pushed a lot of stuff forward. Something that I've really been passionate about working in special education is that support staff contract. Support staff do a whole lot more than people would think that they did. Many of them work with students with significant special needs and pretty challenging behaviors, you know, sometimes even aggressive behaviors, and they work really diligently to make sure that those kids get what they need from their education. And they really deserve a wage that is in line with that if we're going to maintain the staff that we have and keep them happy. And that's super important for the kids with special needs to have that consistency in people. So, you know, I'm hoping that passes. Kindergarten is near and dear to my heart. That's something that's been talked about so much lately, and varying opinions on, but that's something that we'll need to see, if that goes through or not. If it doesn't, I'd like to continue to work towards that. And we have some stuff coming down the line. I know the district office has been talked about quite a bit, and we're renting right now, and that's a significant expense, so looking at that. And those are just kind of the things I would say that are nearest to my heart for the future, but just continuing to kind of work together with my teammates and make good decisions for kids. And, lastly, I just would say that our test scores are something that, we've talked about since the beginning of the year, just wanting to make sure our kids get what they need in the areas of math and reading, so they can continue to have a good foundation for the rest of their future, regardless if they're going to go to college or a trade school, or even for some of our special education students, just, having as an independent life as they possibly can, just making sure that we're setting the foundation for that. And I think everyone does their best, but sometimes that comes down to making sure that our staff have the training and resources that they need to continue to be successful educators. So.
Very good.
I know that there's going to be a meet and greet. Are you going to be attending
Yeah.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
so that'll be coming up this
We just learned.
Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Monday the
Monday.
4th. Yep. We will be doing that, and I can't believe I was looking at my calendar the other day, and after that we only have a week left.
A week,
Yeah.
yes.
And it's hard to believe.
Went by really
Yeah,
fast.
it
this
really
time.
did very,
So hopefully-
very
yeah,
fast.
so
Days are longer and, but.
And what
no.
time is that?
I believe it's at 7 p.m., but if not, it's at 6. But I know it's in the evening. I should have been
Okay.
prepared with that information. But
Yeah, because people might be interested in showing up for that. to
yeah,
see
definitely.
that.
It'll be a good
Yeah.
opportunity to meet everybody and get to know everyone and their perspectives, and just hear from everybody about
Yeah.
what they're
What
trying to do for our town. And it will be a good night,
Yeah.
informational. So.
Yeah, informational,
Very
that's
good.
exciting, positive, good things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Boy, I know,
Well,
so many important parts.
I know it.
Your experience is wonderful and what you shared with us and your goals moving forward, and if things pass, wonderful, and if they don't, still we can,
Yeah,
still
it's
we'll
true.
work, we'll learn, we'll achieve, and, so no, thank you, we really just appreciate it, but maybe if you want to,
Yep, now
wrap
if you
up,
want to
yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of
sure.
wrap up and ask for the vote.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
Yeah, of course. Well, again, thank you for having me. It's been a great opportunity to sit here with you guys and talk about some of these things that are happening. I guess I would like to say that there's always room to grow. There's things that we do very well, but there's always areas where
always.
we can grow and move forward, and demonstrate humility by acknowledging those things, and continuing to, be up with the times and make good decisions for kids, and be open to feedback and listening to our families and our townspeople and our taxpayers, and that's something that I would love to keep doing. So I would appreciate if you would come out and vote on March 12th, and I would be honored to serve on the school board again.
Very
Thank you
good.
so much.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
coming.